G'day guys, what's cracking? 2Aussie here again. So today we're trying out turkey schnitzels from Steggles. You'll love to see it. Hopefully we will love to taste it. Now these guys are $7 for two. Now please know it might look like a decent size, but they're only 300 grams. Anywho, these guys, oven or air fryer, you know me. I'm going to do the air fryer thing. So that's the instructions. Apparently 12 minutes at 180. Turn them over halfway through. So I also thought I want to do a little schnitzel chips and gravy. So I grabbed these guys. Something I've wanted to try for a while now. Never got around to them. Woolworths crinkle cut chips. They were about $3 something or other. I can't remember now. Anywho, $7 for these guys. These were under $4. I'm going to whack these in the air fryer, cook them up, and in the meantime, while it's cooking, we'll do a little gravy and we'll have a turkey schnitzel, chips and gravy dinner. Let's do it. Right, yeah, let's get jiggy with it. Get them in the air fryer. That's what they look like. So it should be about 150 grams each. I can't lie, folks. I do love my turkey products. Hopefully this will be a winner. Looks pretty big, but it actually feels quite light. Now, what I forgot to mention too was, and you've probably noticed, wholemeal and quinoa. So let's whack in some chips. Fry the chips, Malaka. I went a little bit overboard then. My bad. I got a bit of a bloke-sized hunger at the moment. Let's whack them in the air fryer. Give them 12 minutes and see how they come out. We're already on 180, so that's a good thing. Let's get it down to 12. Good. And away we go. So let's check out turkey. It's supposed to turn it halfway. It's been about 7 minutes now. Let's check it out. It's not looking too bad. Plenty of chips in there. Ha ha! Chuck them on top. So far, looking phantasmagorical. Let's whack it back in. Cook it for another 7 minutes. Rightio, let's check it out. Chips are looking good, I'll give it that much. You know the deal, gotta have a chip. Does it feel hot? You know what, guys? I'm just gonna put that in for a couple more minutes. Probably needs a little bit more because we got all that stuff in there. It's not just the turkey, so a couple more minutes and we should be good. Okie dokie, that'll do me. I better be ready now. I can hear some sizzling. So let's whack them on the plate. Hopefully I haven't overdone them. They're quite thick. Maybe there's a lot of crumbing or breading. Let's get some chips. Chips are looking good. Dip some on. Oh, bugger it. Chuck the whole lot on. It's a lot of chips. I'm not going to lie. A little bit overboard there, folks. Let's pour a bit of gravy. Gravy ain't the best, but you know me and gravy, we don't vibe with each other. Might as well not have bothered. What I do want to do is have a bit there where I can actually taste just the turkey. Look at that. What a bloody disaster. I'll give up on gravy. Anywho, that's it. Time to tuck in, folks. Almost forgot. A little bit of salt on the chips. Now we're good to go. Rightio, let's get this party started. Now, what I want to do first is, the gravy is a disaster. Don't worry about that. It's about the turkey. I want to try the turkey on its own. Let's see how it is. That's how it looks. Bit of steam coming off. You'll have to see that. It smells pretty average, like nothing really. Let's give it a red hot crack. This is going to be a tough one. It's a bloody chewing along and sort of nothing taste. It must be that crumbage. Then all of a sudden it hits you. It's like a strange taste. Sort of in a good way. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Try with a bit of gravy. Now, the gravy is my fault. It doesn't have much taste, but this stuff doesn't have all that much taste either. This turkey. It looks like it's cooked properly. Give it that much. I don't know. It's very strange. I guess for $7, it ain't that bad. Pretty decent pieces, quite thick. I could have some more chips. I got to say, all up, chips and turkey, pretty average. It is quite thick, like I said. Looks like it's breast, so that's a good thing. But not very flavoursome. With that being said, it ain't disgusting. It just ain't bussin'. So I'm gonna have one more mouthful. Big mouthful, actually. Look at that. I'll be able to get my laughing gear around that. I think maybe not. I do have to say that the turkey itself, you can see how thick, how good it looks. Like it does look good, and it tastes pretty average, but it's all right. I wasn't expecting to be so thick. I thought it'd be more crumbage. It ain't bad. I wouldn't say don't try it, but I would say if you don't, you won't be missing out on much either. Although, with all that being said, the more you eat it, the better it tastes. Like I said, my gravy isn't adding much to it. think I put too much flour in that stuff. Anywho, the more you eat it, the more it gets better, the better it tastes. I'm going to give it probably about a 3.25 stars out of 5 for taste. And for $7, you're only going to get one meal probably. You're not going to share that. Or you might share it between two people if you make as many chips as I do, or as I did. For value, this one's a tough one. $7 these days probably isn't too bad for that amount of Schnitzel and being turkey. I'll give it a 4 stars out of 5 for value. I've got to go again. So folks, this was a tough one. Not so much to cook, but to rate. Anywho, that nice and thick, nice and, I wouldn't say juicy because it's a bit dry, but we did cook it in the air fryer. Let's give it a little dabble anyway. It can't hurt. You can add a little bit to it. It doesn't even look like gravy, does it? I got to have some gravy lessons, how to make gravy. Anywho, I don't mind it. It's pretty decent feed. I'm not complaining. It's average. It'll do. Believe it or not, the gravy did help a bit then. I would say, if you see these in the shops, grab them if you like your turkey. It ain't bad. The more you eat it, the more it grows on you. I would eat it again. It's just not the best thing I've ever tried, of course. But for one of these sort of products, it's pretty decent. So folks, that's me. I'm going to scoff the rest of this. Probably, maybe not all the chips. That's a heap of chips. Anyway, guys, that's your Schnitzels turkey schnitzel chips. I wouldn't bother with the chips either. I thought the chips would be better than that. They're not that great. But this stuff, of the two, that's the best of the two. I would say worth a try if you like your turkey. Anywho, that's me. I'm out of here. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And remember, you can never be too Aussie. Hooroo and stay fresh. I am glad I tried it. It's worth wrapping your laughing gear around. Bye-bye.